Mezzanine mic test one. Mezzanine mic test. Podium. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13. 14. 15. 15. 16. 17. 18. Public input mic. Back table 4. 3. 2. 1.
Right.
These are all just gonna be done.
You'll be well, I'm not gonna promise you'll be out by 7:30, but.
We should be. We'll be out.
Okay. Calling the Ordinance Committee for Monday, December 8th to order. Please call the roll.
Crumpets,
Here.
Brooks. Ariaga. Here. Labrie,
Here.
Roy.
Okay, and Counselor Brooks is on Zoom. Here with us is our administrative assistant Agnes and our attorney Tim Riley.
IT Chris.
And IT Chris, can be his new nickname, IT Chris. In compliance with the open meeting laws, the city of Chicopee is recording this meeting. Is anyone else in the audience or on Zoom video or audio taping this meeting? There's no one physically, there's no one here that acknowledges that they're recording the meeting in the audience. And is anyone on Zoom recording the meeting? And no one on Zoom is recording the meeting. So please mute your cell phones. Okay. Did you want to do item 2 or you want to do item 1?
I'll make a motion to take item 2 out of order.
Motion second to take item 2 out of order. Please call the roll.
Crumpets,
Yes.
Brooks.
Yes.
Ariaga. Yes. Labrie.
Yes.
And we are now going to item 2. Item 2 is be it ordained by the city council that the code of the city of Chicopee for the year 1991 as amended be and hereby further amended as follows. Delete chapter 16, commissions, committees, councils, and authorities. Article 22, claims and accounts committee, chapter 16-96, membership powers and duties. It was recommended that this committee be essentially eliminated and its responsibilities rolled over into the law department, because the law department currently takes care of litigation. And I'll just read this email that I was copied on from Kevin Corridon. The city council should just dissolve the claims and accounts committee or simply not create it in the coming year, whichever is procedurally preferred. The reason is that since these are essentially legal claims made against the city, it should be the responsibility for the council to defer legal review of these matters to the city's law department. Our process is the same as the council's, but for the sake of efficiency and in order to avoid inconsistent results, all claims should be forwarded to the law department for legal review prior to any settlements with claimants, regardless of the circumstances. Thanks, Kevin. So essentially, they'd like it rolled over into the law department. And I guess have this chapter deleted to eliminate the Claims and Accounts Committee. Are there any questions from any of the committee members before we open it up to public input?
No.
Okay. Opening up public input. Public input is limited to 3 minutes or less. Please state your name for the record. And we're opening up public input. Is there anyone here in the audience?
Thank you, Chairman Crumpets. Thank you, Councilor Bree and Councilor Arriaga. My name is Mary Beth Costello, and I live at 66 Voss Avenue. I support this particular request by the Law Department. This makes a lot of sense. It'll become more efficient, and it's always good to have a lawyer review these type of claims. This will probably make it easier for the applicant and even the DPW that would be reviewing the claims and making recommendations. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you. Anyone else here in the audience for public input? Anyone here in the audience for public input? Anyone on Zoom for public input? Anyone on Zoom for public input?
Motion to close public input.
Motion second to close public input. Please call the roll to close public input.
Crumpets,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Ariaga. Yes. Labrie,
Yes.
And public input is closed. Any questions from the committee members here in the auditorium?
No.
Any questions from any of the committee members on, I'm sorry,
No, it's not really a question. I sit on the claims committee, and I definitely think that this will definitely fast track it. I feel bad for the constituents that have to wait for us to set up a meeting, call them in, then it gets approved, then they have to wait. So I think this is just definitely a great idea. I was excited to see this come through, so I'm in favor of it also.
Okay, any of the committee members on Zoom have any questions on this? Okay, can I have a motion, please?
Motion to approve.
Motion second to approve the deletion. Please call the roll.
Crumpets,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Ariaga. Yes. Labrie,
Yes.
And the motion to approve has been approved 4-0 with Councilor Brooks voting in favor of deletion via Zoom. And this will go before the full city council on Tuesday, December 16th. Now we'll go back to the regular order of business, back to item number 1. Be it ordered by the city council that the code of the city of Chicopee for the year 1991 as amended and is hereby further amended as follows. Chapter 75, Article 1, Section 75-2, advisory members be deleted and insert in place thereof. Section 75-2, advisory members, the city clerk, the city engineer, or the person performing the function of the city engineer, a representative of Westover Air Force Reserve Base as designated by the base commander, and the building inspector shall ex officio be advisory members of the planning board. And this was submitted by Councilors Laflamme, Arriaga, Piniac Costello, and Shumsky. Essentially, this is to allow a representative of the Westover Air Force Reserve Base to be involved in reviewing applications that come in throughout the city, and in particular, anything that abuts the base that's kind of already going on as part of the SPRAC review, but that's actually in a different section. This is to basically just add it to make them an advisor to the planning board. So any committee members have any questions or comments?
No.
Just I can speak for me and my colleagues that about the base Ward 9, 1, and 6. I think this is a great idea. I think it's very important that we collaborate with them, especially just businesses in and out of the area, and collaborating their input. This is a very important part of the city, is our air base, so I think it's a good move to have them help us. And I think it makes the area nice too, where they know what's happening around them also, and it keeps them safe too.
Okay, any other questions or comments from the commission members? Any questions or comments from the committee members on Zoom? No. Yeah, I just wanted to, just restate about that individual is already on the SPRAC review process, but not all business that comes before the planning board necessarily goes to SPRAC. So this kind of makes sure that loophole is kind of filled in. Is anyone here for public input? Anyone here in the audience for public input? Anyone on Zoom for public input? Anyone on Zoom for public input?
Motion to close public input.
Motion second to close public input. Please call the roll to close public input.
Crumpets,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Ariaga,
Yes.
Labrie,
Yes.
Okay, and public input is closed. And if there are no further questions.
Motion to approve item 1.
Motion second to approve item 1 to add the person to the planning board, or the position of the planning board. Please call the roll.
Crumpets,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Ariaga,
Yes.
Labrie,
Yes.
And item 1 has been approved 4-0 with Councilor Brooks voting in favor via Zoom. And this will go before the full city council at next Tuesday, the December 16th meeting. Item number 3, 4, and 5 are somewhat related. Let me just read the order here. Be it ordained by the City Council of the City of Chicopee as follows: that Chapter 260, as amended on February 21st, 1995, be further amended by adding to the following in schedule: one-way streets as follows: Torlette Avenue, westbound, one-way street. This was filed by Councilor Corshane, along with the next 2 orders. At our meeting back in November, on the 26th, or I'm sorry, the 24th. Basically, we had heard some concerns from the police and fire, and basically everybody was kind of in agreement that if this was to move forward, we needed to get a petition, signed by the residents of the area saying that they were, okay with it being a one-way street, because of problems we had had in the past with one-way streets being created. So I have not received any communication from Councilor Corshane, and our office has not received any communication from Councilor Corshane on this. Really, there's 2 avenues, and it doesn't really make a difference which one we choose. We can either refer it back to committee where it will die in committee, or we can just you do an unfavorable motion to defeat, or to our attorney, could we place it on file if we wanted to, or would be better off just deleting it or sending it back to, defeating it or sending it back to committee?
Not following you. What would you like to?
Well, I mean, it's, if we send it back to committee, it's gonna die because there wouldn't be there won't be any other additional ordinance committee meetings in the month of December. This is it. And the new council members get sworn in January. So this would be one of those items that would die in committee. So my thought was either as a courtesy to send it back to committee and let it die, or just to defeat it tonight, motion to deny. And then, then it's, dead that way. So, but
Well, if you,
I think your mic turned off.
You did, yeah.
Oh, he wanted off.
Yeah.
That's what makes
them. Yeah. Would look bad, right? Yeah.
Okay. That's, yeah. In due respect to him, I didn't want it to be. Yes. It's okay. Sorry. Okay,
Motion,
well, let's,
okay, you
we
gotta
gotta
do
do
all your things.
public
Bring
input.
that. Bring
is
that.
anyone here for public input? Anyone here in the audience for public input on this? Anyone on Zoom for public input on this item? Anyone on Zoom for public input?
Motion to close public input.
Motion second to close public input. Please call the roll to close public input.
Crumpets,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Ariaga,
Yes.
Labrie,
Yes.
And public input is closed.
Motion to place on file.
Okay, motion seconded to place on file. Please call the roll to place on file.
Crumpets,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Ariaga,
Yes.
Labrie,
Yes.
Yeah. There goes.
Fell out of his chair.
I figured my jacket wouldn't get hurt, so,
He's gonna go out with a bang.
yeah. Go out on a stretcher, that'd be one.
The trick is paperclip first.
You're right. Well, I have to do it with my left hand.
Okay, a motion to. Oh, I didn't sign it. It's like, why is there only 3 names on here? Okay. I get it now. Okay. The motion to place on file for this item has been voted favorably 4-0, with Counselor Brooks voting in favor via Zoom. And this will go before the full city council on Tuesday, December 16th. Item number 4, be it ordained by the city council of the city of Chicopee as follows: that chapter 260 as amended on February 21st, 1995, be further amended by adding to the following in schedule: one-way streets, Riverview Place, eastbound, one-way street. This was also filed by Councilor Corshane and was related to the previous order. And as with the previous order, he needed to get signatures for this one as well, because essentially it's almost like a horseshoe type of thing that would occur. And we have not received a petition as of this meeting. So is there anyone here in the audience? Oh, I'm sorry.
If he brings in a petition before the meeting on Tuesday night, he can't, it wouldn't, Wouldn't
We
fly.
kind of gave him a deadline that it really
Yeah.
needed to be for this
Yeah.
meeting.
yeah. We have to make a
So-
recommendation, right?
And I mean, he's free to file next year.
Yeah.
So, is there anyone here in the audience for public input on this item? Anyone here in the audience for public input on this item? Anyone on Zoom for public input on this item? Anyone on Zoom for public input? on
Motion to
this
close public input.
item? Motion second to close public input. Please call the roll to close public input.
Crumpets,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Ariaga,
Yes.
Labrie,
Yes.
And public input is closed. And can I have a motion on this?
Motion to approve item number 4.
Or place on file?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Motion to place on file.
Motion second to place on file. Please call the roll to place on file.
Crumpets,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Ariaga,
Yes.
Labrie,
Yes.
Okay, and we have 4 in favor of placing on file, and Counselor Brooks voted in favor via Zoom. This will go before the full city council at next Tuesday, the 16th meeting. Item number 5, be it ordained by the city council of the city of Chicopee as follows, in chapter 260 as amended on February 21st, 1995, be further amended by adding to the following in schedule: one-way streets as follows: Lucretia Avenue, southbound, one-way street. This was also filed by Councilor Corshane. And again, this is related to getting a petition, which, as of this meeting time, has not been provided. Is there anyone here in the audience for this item? Anyone here in the audience for public input on this item? Anyone on Zoom for public input on this item? Anyone on Zoom for public input?
Motion to close public input.
Motion second to close public input. Please call the roll to close public input.
Crumpets,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Ariaga,
Yes.
Labrie,
Yes.
And public input is closed.
Motion to place item 5 on file.
Motion to place item 5 on file. Motion seconded to place item. Right. Motion seconded to place the order on file. Please call the roll.
Crumpets,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Ariaga,
Yes.
Labrie,
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, no, please go ahead.
You can do the minutes.
Oh, and Shane, just as a reminder, I'm unable to attend Wednesday's license committee.
Yes, I got the email. Thank you.
Okay. And we have 4 in favor of placing on file, with Councilor Brooks voting in favor via Zoom. This will go before the full city council at its Tuesday, December 16th meeting. Item number 6 is minutes from November 24th.
Motion to approve the minutes from November 24th, 2025.
Motion to approve the minutes from November 24th, 2025. Please call the roll.
Crumpets,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Ariaga,
Yes.
Labrie,
Yes. Motion to adjourn.
Motion seconded to adjourn. Please call the roll for adjournment.
Crumpets,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Ariaga,
Yes.
Labrie.
Yes.
And we are adjourned, and it has been a pleasure to work with you all on ordinance. All right. See, we got you out of here a half hour early, so that